the Thursday night football game. Highly entertaining contest. Always is when the Chargers and Chiefs play one another. There's a few things that have been happening in recent days when the Chargers and Chiefs play one another. Certainly in Arrowhead, as Mike Williams goes off. Mike Williams loves to play for the Chargers in Arrowhead Stadium. And sure enough, the Chargers showed for a good, what would you say, half and a bit.
They dominated the first half.
First half and then a bit in the second half.
Yeah,
kicking up. They showed how good this team can be, how complete this team can be, how they can chase you down on defense with Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack. And Derwin James can lower the boom by playing anywhere on the field. And then Justin Herbert can stand in the pocket and wing it around. And Austin Eckler can do his thing. I found it fascinating. I did not know this. In the Amazon Prime Video broadcast last night with Al and Kirk Herbstreit. It was a terrific listen. I did not know that Austin Eckler was Mr. Under the Lights, that he had 9 touchdowns in primetime games last year, which is almost a record for a single season touchdown making under primetime lights. Austin Eckler and then the rest of that offense, even without Keenan Allen, was putting it down. And the halftime, Richard Sherman of Prime Video was saying they missed Tyreek Hill, and the Chargers are not concerned about this Chiefs offense. It only took one half of football to flip the narrative that we had laid out there for everybody, and rightfully so, when the Chiefs offense had 66 plays in Arizona and had 33 first downs. And, well, you know, the Chiefs offense is going to be all right without Tyreek Hill. And then one half of football against a much more stout defense with the Chargers, and suddenly the idea that they don't have Tyreek Hill anymore is going to be a problem for the Chiefs. And that will happen more often than not. Certainly when Mahomes is being chased down, certainly when Mahomes is making mistakes. And unfortunately for the Chargers, the mistakes that Mahomes was making got wiped out due to penalty. One on an offsetting penalty in the third quarter, another one in the second quarter, which we'll get to in a second, where it was a dreadful call on the Chargers when it was really Marquez Valdez-Scantling who shoved Bryce Callahan over. That negated an interception. But Mahomes and the Chiefs kept on keeping on. And the Chiefs have shown that if you do hit them in the mouth at home, they can still beat you. And if you don't play defense in your own home, they'll boat race you. So the Chiefs are now 2-0, having won games 2 completely different ways. A boat race offensive juggernaut where the Chiefs are rolling and you can't stop them when they roll. That's what happened in Arizona. And then they come home and the Chargers, a division opponent, goes up 17-7 on them.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs still, with some breaks that they got, an interception by Asante Samuel Jr. that wasn't an interception. I'm going to stake a claim that was a proper overturn. We'll discuss that in a second. If you don't mind. But I'll just say it right here. The Chiefs got some breaks, and then they made the most of the breaks. Justin Watson going up top on a deep ball, a beautiful deep throw that Mahomes threw, stepping up in the pocket to avoid the rush. And there was your deep ball. It's not named Tyreek Hill. I don't know what you call Justin Watson, what animal it is. It's not a cheetah. I don't know what it is. We'll have to come up with
the zebra? Can we get that going?
I don't know. Well, the zebra is definitely, I
the
think
zebra's got the whistles.
The zebras were there last night.
That's true.
But I don't know what you call Justin Watson, but you had that. And then, how about this? The Chiefs come up with the play of the game, and it's a 7th-round rookie getting the start because their first-round rookie is out with a hamstring injury. A kid from Ventura College here in Los Angeles, California, who had to make his way through college after flunking out of USC and making his way into the 7th round, Jalen Watson. A 99-yard pick six because Gerald Everett, who was trying to tap out of the game with an injured ankle and also maybe just a little bit out of gas.
He was spent.
and he and Justin Herbert go off the same page, and Watson steps in and takes it the route. And then later on, when Herbert's trying to come back, he gets planted into the ground. It looked like maybe he had the wind knocked out of him because he comes back in the game after holding his ribs. And guess what? It's more than just getting his wind knocked out of him. And even with that injury, Herbert throws a touchdown pass. I mean, it was a remarkable performance by Justin Herbert. And you saw 20 kids, 27 and younger, who are going to go against each other twice a year doing amazing things. Mahomes sticking in there and Herbert trying to stick in there and trying to come back after the Chargers were the team in the end of the night who made too many mistakes and didn't get the breaks. And the AFC West proves in front of all of us just how deep it is and how it's just going to be one haymaker after another. And if I'm the Buffalo Bills, I'm sitting there saying, keep swinging. Keep swinging, AFC West. You keep swinging. You keep knocking Justin Herbert out maybe for not just more than a play. We'll see what happens with his ribs. If it's cartilage, look out. You have Justin Herbert play with a flak jacket for a couple of months, if not the rest of the year. You go for it. And you knock Mahomes off his game and try and knock him off. Oh, yeah. And you know what? Vegas, you lose when you have a chance to maybe win because Carr throws too many interceptions. He's not protected enough in Los Angeles. Keep hitting each other. Keep knocking each other off. While we'll sit here atop the AFC East, a much less, one would think, deeply competitive division. Sounds great to me. You keep knocking each other off. You do that.
Just beat each other up.
Yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Put another quarterback on his ass and in a flak jacket. That would be great. That's what I'm sitting there thinking about. That's what I come away with. Great entertaining game, two dynamic quarterbacks, and the Chiefs have now won 2 games in different ways. One way where you thought they were going to lose this year because, hey, the defense is not afraid of somebody beating you deep. You hang in there long enough, get the breaks. Then you go up top. Then you come up with a pick 6 from a young kid because the Chargers are going fast and the tight end's trying to tap out. And then the Chiefs defense can smell it. They don't cross. The defenders stay put. Everett goes out. Herbert thinks he's going in. And the 7th round rookie's like, I got this.
That should have been the
I
pick
did my
8.
film study. Pick 6, touchdown, ball game. Certainly when Herbert is hurt.